Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we're going to take a look at our friend Bane. It is our friend Friend Gamers One who asked for a video about Bane. So let's get started. It's going to be a bit challenging because there isn't that much ways to recreate Bane in this universe online, but let's see what we can do. To get started, at character creation there is a template that you can use to recreate Bane. So if you don't want to spend half an hour, 1,000 hours creating your Bane character, you can select the Bane that's already pre-created for you. And you can see basically it's a primal character with the Joker as the mentor, gadget, brawling, acrobatics, and pop, there you have your Bane. Personally, I would go more for something like this. There's a few slimline mask that can kind of work to recreate Bane. The reason why I went with that mask is that Bane basically is inspired by a Mexican wrestler or Mexican wrestling styles, if you will. So it kind of makes sense that Bane has what is known as a Luchador Mask. I hope I'm not butchering it too much. Spanish is not my strong language, sadly. So I kind of see Bane requiring a Luchador Mask in order to be able to make some kind of sense. The tank top is perfect for that character as well. For the rest, I went with some pretty generic gloves, pants. For the pants, I went for the cargo pants, I think, and the boots are the paramilitary boots. Although, as you saw in character creation, if you take the pre-made character, you will have a somewhat different style. But this is pretty much as close to Bane as I was able to get. And the belt is the actual Bane belt. At some point, I don't recall what mission it is, you do face belt and you have a chance of getting, you do face Bane and you have a chance of getting the Bane belt. But also, if you don't want to wait, sometimes the random number generator is not your friend. So if you keep on fighting Bane, and not getting the belt, just go buy it on the broker. It's one of those items you can buy from the broker. Here, there's this helmet that kind of looks a bit more like Bane in terms of the pattern, the white pattern on the mask and the red eyes and all that good stuff. Sadly, as you can see, it is a pretty much a hard helmet, like it seems to be made of metal or something. And as I mentioned, the mask that Bane wears is pretty much modeled after a Luchador mask. So in terms of look, this is to me this seems a lot closer to Bane from the comics. But the other mask that I showed you a bit before looks more like a luchador mask that Mexican wrestlers actually use. I have a friend who has a comic featuring a Mexican wrestler called El Spectro. If you ever want to see a really good classic comic, I would strongly suggest you look at that comic. And here, there's one iconic power that is linked to Bane that you can use, and it is called the Neo Venom Boosts. Basically, it's a buff that you give your character. The buff doesn't last that long, but it lasts for a bit, and then increase the strength, defense, and damage output of your character. At some point, I think it used to increase the size of your character, but I may be misremembering. I may be thinking of Bane from Legend. In Legend, when you use a power equivalent to a Neo Venom boost, your Bane character actually gets bigger. And again, if you want to play the actual Bane, you can play it in Legends PvE or Legends PvP. So if you want to play Bane, you're gonna have to play some Legends matches and gather some Legend marks to be able to purchase the Bane character. So that's pretty much it for our friend Bane. We do meet Bane quite a few times in this universe online. I think I have quite a few videos where my characters did fight Bane. But in terms of recreating Bane, there isn't that much gear, that much Bane related gear, as far as I know, and there isn't that many ways to try to recreate Bane. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.